Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Breekelz here with another video for you. I have just recently made a video on how to do a quick and easy sketch on how to create a croquis. But what I want to show you in this video is how to make a croquis when he or she is doing a pose. So the first video I made on how to create a croquis doing just a straight pose, and in this video I'll show you how to do one when he or she is doing a pose. So if you are new to this channel, I like to teach sewing and fashion related videos, so if that is something you are interested in, please hit subscribe, and if this video has been helpful to you, please give it a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. So now let's go ahead and get into how to draw a croquis doing a pose. As I mentioned before, in my first video, just the basic and easy way on how to sketch out your croquis or how to create a croquis is by, this is just kind of like the example guide that I gave you in the last video. So if you guys haven't watched that, please go check it out so I don't have to hopefully re-explain myself, but just a quick little example on what you're gonna do is you have your ruler, how I talked about before in my first video, and then you are just going to plan out where you want like her head to go, her chest, her waist, her legs, or he or she, wherever you want them to go, and then you are planning out all of the details. And then so now for your curved or your illustration that is doing a pose, you are basically going to be doing the same thing, except for you will create your curved line on how he or she is posing. So these are just notes that I have used or that I have got from when I took my fashion illustration class in college. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. Let's see. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm just going to fold this actually. And then this isn't going to be the best sketch in the world like in my last video. This is just like a quick little example for you guys so you get the point on how to create your croquis. So I'm going to put the example underneath my sheet of paper. Or if you're doing it from scratch, then just, draw a line. I'm going to decide where her head is, where her shoulders, he or she, chest, waist, hips, knee, ankle, and then try and get it as straight on as you can. And then when he or she's doing a pose, like say like the legs, I don't know if you can see through my paper, but like this leg's gonna end up here on the line, so it won't be completely straight because they are doing a pose. But then next, what I'm gonna do is make this sort of S shape. So you are just guiding yourself and preparing yourself for the shapes that you want to create, and you're using, if you want to print one off, find one on Pinterest like I mentioned before. Just use this as a ruler. It's okay to trace sometimes, because you just again use it as a ruler. And it's just important that we are creating the shapes that make it look professional, and it's all about making the design look as realistic as we possibly can, so we're understanding how we are going to make it a reality. So again, I'm just going to kind of trace over. I'm going to go into full detail. Okay, this is where her hips are. This is where her leg is. And just draw out as many shapes as you possibly can to help it make sense to you. And then as soon as you get the outer shape that you want, then you'll erase the inner lines that you don't need anymore. So I'll get to that point. Let me hurry and sketch this out. You know, just like this. And then same with the arm. I'm just identifying where the elbow is, the shoulders, the wrists, the hand. And again, just have fun with it. Take your time, put on a movie. This is usually what I do when I'm watching a movie. I have to like be doing something all the time. I don't know why I'm like that, but I'll always be drawing unless I'm like really into the movie. Not that like, you know, the movie I'm watching's bad or anything, but if I'm like really into a movie, then like I have to pay attention. But if it's like a movie I've already seen before, then I'm like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna kind of draw and relax or put on music and just get into my own little world and have fun with it. And again, like if you want a more dramatic like swan neck, then you'll just kind of figure out like, okay, I want my swan neck to be like an inch long. Then you just, you know, plan it out and just do or create the shapes to make it look as realistic as you possibly can. Or like if you're into like that kind of more cartoony style, then you know, whatever style suits you that expresses who you are as a designer and what your brand's niche is just pretty much the point on what you are doing. So again, this isn't going to be the best drawing just because I like to take my time. I'm just trying to show you guys just a quick example on how you're going to get to where you need to go. But detailing and taking your time making your details is what's going to make a killer illustration. So just did my quick little sketch. I'm going to erase. I went ahead and let my line and my S-curve be my guide. Erase the inner lines that I don't need anymore because I don't need them to guide me anymore. And then you want to, again, when you're first sketching out, like sketch lightly so it's easier to erase. And then the lines that I do want, or the shapes that I do want, I'm going to go ahead and kind of darken. Darken. Sorry, again, this isn't going to be the best sketch. This is just quick and easy, just an example of what you are going to do to get to where you need to be. So anyway, you just go ahead, add your detailing to it. You can use your illustration marker. I got this at Hobby Lobby if you need one, or Joann's. And then you can either print it out, use this as your template, or you can, or before you use the marker, you can print it out too. That might save you a little bit of time. But just like how I showed you guys in my first illustration video, I really like this girl's pose, so I printed this off. I marked in red pencil all of her shapes. I hope you guys can see that. Anyway, sorry, it's kind of dark, but I just marked where all of her shapes are, did the full detail, and then that is what helped me create my illustration. So as soon as I get the full model's look and her body pose, then I can go ahead and detail it with my design idea and yeah, just have fun with it. So I hope that makes sense. If you guys need any help, again, just send me a message over at designerbreekelz@gmail.com or my Instagram, same handle, designerbreekelz with a Z at the end. And please look out for more updates on my design I am currently working on. And yeah, please subscribe to my channel if this is something you are interested in and you guys are maybe teaching yourself all about fashion. I just finished getting my degree and I finished getting my fashion design degree and working on my technical apparel degree. So I am totally happy to help you guys as much as I possibly can. Please hit subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Okay, thanks guys. See ya.